In other news, Ward 6 in the King Sabata Dalindyebo Municipality in the Eastern Cape is today holding a by-election following the death of an ANC councillor. The parties contesting include the ANC, UDM, ATM and the EFF. The president of the UDM, Bantu Holomisa, is expected to cast his vote there as well. Let's take you there live and to Newzroom Afrika's Liyema Vumisa. Liyema, give us some history to the controlling parties in Ward 6 there.
A very good morning to you, Michelle, and of course to Newzroom Afrika viewers. Pardon me if I couldn't get the gist of the question there, but certainly with what you alluded to, these are the by-elections of Ward 6 in the King Sabata Dalindyebo local municipality. Now you'd understand that this then just comes on the backdrop of the previous councillor who unfortunately passed away, and thus then we have these by-elections. Now the different candidates, they span across the political sphere, including the ANC, which was in fact in power previously in this very same ward, together with the ATM, African Transformation Movement. Now, you'd understand just recently in the past weeks that ATM had in fact built an alliance with the MK party. Thus then, in this particular ward, we only see the African Transformative Movement. Another party is the Economic Freedom Fighters, together with the ANC, like I mentioned. Joining us right now, who in fact also cast his vote in this very same ward, is the President of the United Democratic Movement, that is General Holomisa, joining us right now. Thank you very much, General, for your time. Perhaps let's start here. How do you think the United Democratic Movement is going to fare in these particular elections, the by-elections that is, especially given the fact that some would argue that this ward is the stronghold of the ANC?
Well, given the fact that we are campaigning, the reports we are getting from the structures on the ground, they are confident that they will do well in this ward. So I hope that they win. That's why I'm here also, because this is my ward, Ward 6 in Umtata.
Mm-hmm. And when we talk about, charting the map forward for the local elections that are going to be held next year, would you say that as the UDM, you are faring towards the right direction as far as even building or garnering more support in this municipality?
Yes, we are ready for 2026, and the UDM has been launching branches throughout the province. And they are going to have a provincial congress around October this year. But what is important in this ward, Ward 6 of Umtata, is that if the UDM wins, we will reinforce the clarion call by the Auditor General and many other South Africans who are concerned that the municipalities are going down the drain. So we have to turn around the situation so that the municipalities continue to be in the vanguard of assisting or helping the people on the ground.
Mm-hmm. Just to expand on that, perhaps, General, you talk about some of the issues that the municipality is grappling with, and you also mentioned that if the UDM manages to garner enough support, you can then be able to enforce some of whatever seems to be at the heart of the issues that the municipality is grappling with. Perhaps just to expand on some of those other issues that the municipality is grappling with.
Well, people here are always struggling to get water, electricity at times, but more importantly, the roads around the city or the ward itself needs to be attended to. What is important is for a ward candidate to know exactly, or ward councillor, to know what is the allocation of the budget of that particular ward. This thing of putting everybody under one roof or in one basket, and you don't know where are the priorities to address your ward. So the situation has to be changed.
I wouldn't let you go without tapping into national matters. I mean, in your capacity as the Deputy Minister of the Department of Defense that you lead there, perhaps one may argue that you are not so much vocal when it comes to the issues of national government. I even had a colleague of mine say, would that perhaps be because you are also eating now as a Deputy Minister?
They are talking nonsense, because when you are a Deputy Minister, it means you have a minister. and I'm traveling all over. I published the report of what I've been doing. The only minister in this country which accounted for a year when I assumed position of being a deputy. I published that report. What nonsense are they talking about?
But I'm certainly sure, General. I'm certainly sure, General. I'm running out of time. I'm certainly sure that there are, delegations or responsibilities within the department that fall at your office particularly. How effective would you say you are dealing with those, including addressing them publicly?
Yes, I've been all over the world. I think about 6 countries going to arrange training for our troops. We are busy now with assisting the Deputy Minister of Military Veterans because there's a problem, the big, huge problems in that department. Also here inside, I'm busy trying to show the guys that the Auditor General's report was very negative about defense. We can't be portrayed that a defense force is a corrupt institution. That's the last accusation which should be pointed to the defense. So we are busy with the Auditor General and internal audit to make sure that our audit action plan are implemented so that we don't get all these adverse audit reports. For 4 years, SANDF being accused by Auditor General. So I'm focusing on those issues.
And lastly, I see you don't have bodyguards. How safe do you feel in the King Sabata Dalindyebo?
I've got bodyguards. So you are one of them. They are the bodyguards. So, but I'm safe.
You're safe?
Yes, I'm safe.
All right.
You want me to tell you where are my bodyguards?
I know. I'm certainly sure we can spot them.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much. Well, there you have it, Michelle. That is, of course, the president of the UTM who has just cast his vote in the Ward 6, right, in the King Sabata Dalindyebo local municipality. Of course, this particular ward seems to be the contentious ward, given that mostly all of these political parties are contesting for the position of councillor here. Certainly we'll get to see then as the days progress as to whether which political party will emerge victorious.